Hey everybody, it's Michael B. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay, if the game audio is not too loud. I'm always nervous about that, especially with the iiRcade, because the thing about it is the actual volume that you have on your cabinet also impacts the volume of what's being output to the screen and also to the capture device. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and hopefully the game audio is not too loud. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tonight I'm going to be playing Arabian Magic on the iiRcade. I bought this actually last night. I looked at it all weekend. I was like, am I going to get this? Am I not going to get it? I talked to P-Dubs and I said, is it a good game? And he was like, yeah. And I love arcade beat-em-ups, hack and slash type games. This one looked like it had a certain charm. I played through it last night, and I absolutely fell in love with it. For those of you guys, you sound fine, sounds great. Game audio is a little low. Okay, I will turn up the game audio. Hopefully you guys can hear it a little bit better. Give me 1 second, and I'll go down here and turn it up here as well. So hopefully you guys can hear the game audio much better now. Anyways, for those of you guys who have been watching me for a very long time, all my YouTube life, my video game life, my collecting life, I've always been intrigued by finding games that have a certain charm to them, that are good games that might not necessarily be really well known. I don't want to use the term hidden gems because that's not 100% right, but I guess the right term for it would be underrated games, basically not well-known games. Maybe hidden gems is the right term. I've always been a big fan of Taito when it came to games on the Genesis, games on the NES. I thought they made really good games, so seeing some lesser-known arcade games from them makes me pretty excited. And this one actually is a winner. Is it worth $10 on the iiRcade store? I don't know. I don't know if that's the right price or not. But, I mean, if this was on Nintendo Switch, it would probably be about the same amount of money anyways. So, I picked it up, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with it. And hopefully when Wi-Fi becomes a possibility, me and my buddy P-Dubs can actually play through this one together. I see Jackson Wallace, great game, loving it so far. Mitchell B, I still need to pick it up. Randy White, I kind of want an iiRcade. Randy, yeah, definitely. Look at some reviews and then take a look at the game list and make sure it's something you want. It's the most premium arcade cabinet, home arcade on the market today in terms of button quality, sound quality, screen quality. I'm a very big fan of it. But you have to know what you're getting into game-wise if you're going to be interested. I've got friends that have picked it up and then, had maybe some unreal expectations on what games would be available on it that ended up being unhappy with it. So just make sure you're aware of what it is. Is this a new studio, Michael? No, this is my office. I'm just on the other side of it, brother. All right, Anthony Carrera says, looks like fun. I'm still deciding. Hopefully I can help you with that tonight. And let's get going, guys. Also, say a big thanks to my wife, because without her, this wouldn't be possible right now, because I had to put my kid to bed tonight, and I fell asleep in the bed with her. So if my wife didn't wake me up about 45 minutes ago, this wouldn't be happening. Coin in, which I find strange that you put coin in a separate button in the player one start, but whatever, we are good to go. Last night I played as Ratio. Lisa interests me. Sinbad, that's who Dub says he plays as. But I am going to play as the Prince, Ratio, again. Yeah, Mitchell B, there are great shooters on iiRcade. I found out last night, I don't know how I missed this, that Grindstormer is actually on the iiRcade as well. That's another Toplin game, but Sega CD fans might know it as one of the most expensive and rare games on the Sega CD. That's a cool image. This is actually 1992. For some reason, it feels like it should be a little bit later, but then again, it's so weird because it's I don't know what the term is, sprite-based graphics as opposed to, is it sprite? I don't know. It looks kind of rendered, but it's not that traditional graphic that we're used to seeing, like drawn graphic like a Capcom would have in theirs. But I mean, theirs are beautiful. This is definitely a different art style. Watching out for that. I did miss the power-up, though. Ha ha! For fans of like Altered Beast, this has a very big Altered Beast feel to it. The genie powers that I won't unleash just yet, but when I break them out, when we get to the bosses, you'll notice that they're a lot like the magics from, not, what did I say, Altered Beast, Golden Axe. So it's a hack and slash in that style. And this is a good stool, but it is the shit. Like, anybody who complains about the arcade 1-up stools, there are worse options out there. There we go. Now, get ready for the magic. Kill him. Kill him. Some people might say this graphically looks a little rough, but I think it has a really nice charm to it. Especially, I used a scene that I fell in love with when you're there's a level where you fly on a carpet that you'll see later, which is awesome. And I obtained the first jewel. Yeah, Warrior Blade is great. Power up! I mean, how do you not say power up and don't do the power up like that? Power up! Little bit of the lightning! There were powers only known to the Sith. Some may consider them to be unnatural. What do you think, you're double dragon with all the traps? Guy randomly is like, no, I don't want to fight, I'll just kill myself. Life up. Oh no, I missed it! Alright, let's rock and roll, man. Well, I am not playing well. It's magic time. I use my GameGenie code there. Ah! Well, that's not good. So I beat the game last night using 16 continues. What does that work out to? $8? $4? And here's another cool feature. When you beat the bosses, you actually gain them as separate genie powers. So I thought that was pretty cool. Grab his jewel. Grab his jewel. Don't mess around. You gotta get that too. There we go. Yeah, MichaelB, you gotta get this. This game is awesome. And when they add Wi-Fi to it, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, Anthony Carrera, I like the iiRcade because I get to access arcade games that most likely would never get their own cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. 100%. Ooh, it's magic carpet time. This feels like Super Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario Brothers 2. $4 it cost me, I think. The Great Rock. Ah! There we go. Is that it? Ah. Lassie. There we go. Kick his ass, Seabass. Took down both hands. Step in line. I do have the Neo Geo. I am going to review that. It's only a matter of time. But the problem I have is time. Like, this week I'm currently working on, like, 5 videos. So I have my Killer Instinct review, which before I put my daughter to bed, I got the first part of the voiceover recorded for. Then later on tonight, after I get the voiceover done, I'm then going to have to film my live on-air stuff so I can start editing it. And live on-air means my talking stuff. Yeah, probably isn't the best way to explain it, but... Then after that's done, I've got a review on my gaming chair that the good people at eWin Racing sent me that I've got to get done. I've also got get a sponsored video done. Company paid me for the Ridge wallets to do a video for that. I've also got a review video coming up now for the new Pinball FX. More of like a first impressions video because you can't review something that's not finished. So, yeah, after I get all that done, then I'll look at doing a review on the MBSX. Bust a move. Yeah, Kazuki, it's 100%. Like, if you have an AtGames Legends Ultimate, I mean, there's the option that you can play what you want on that, you know, and you can add games through illicit means, if you're so inclined. Buttons are really good, sounds really good, sticks are really good, yada yada yada. The only real big difference there is you can't play maybe some of the more modern stuff, but you can if you hook your PC up to it, right? So if you wanted to play Dead Cells, or if you wanted to play Dead Effect, I mean, you can through Steam, right? Let's see. Here comes Purple. Remember the boss? Let's kill these guys. Get him, Purple. Me and Grimace kicked ass. I don't know where in Canada you can get it anymore. I think Canada Computers was the only place in Canada that had the MVSX. I don't know if they still have it. Maybe they do. There was a big sale on when I bought mine. Yeah! Get down there. Get in the Sarlacc pit. I don't want to go in the Sarlacc pit. Get in the Sarlacc pit. Oh, why'd I go in the Sarlacc pit? There we go. They had low stocks. That's what I was mentioning. Yeah, I don't know if they still have them or not. And I don't think they're going to get a restock. So if you don't get them through Canada Computers, I don't know if they'll be available any other way here in Canada. Canada Computers was the only place that carried them. It's a really good machine, I can tell you that. Buttons are, you know, the buttons are what the buttons are. They're arcade 1-up quality. Like, you know, first generation arcade 1-up quality. Not that they've gotten much better, but I'll tell you guys, I'm not regretting the $10 on this one. Worth it in my opinion. I do love a good beat 'em up, hack and slash, and this one's a treat. I need more genie powers. Come on. Well, that sucks. That's very golden axy. Yeah, if there's one thing I gotta give Jong and them credit for, they might not be coming out every week with like these crazy, well-known arcade hits, but I mean they're not limited with what they can put on their console. So like, while this is something you probably never see on an arcade one-up cabinet, it's something Jong and them can put on there because it's just an app. Apparently, this was on the At Games Legends Ultimate at one point from the Taito games before an update. So, I would have to check that out. Oh, Genie, you're going to be in so much trouble in a minute, buddy. That's right. Me and Michael B coming to kick your ass. Come on, Dalzine. Ah! That's not so good. Look, see? Weird Arms Dalsine. No, I don't want that. Please don't land on me. There it is. Suck it, Dalsine. Stunlock that first boss on the Streets 2 first try. Nice. Yeah, I mean, most of the same games are out for the ALU. A lot of them are, especially with ArcadeNet. If you have ArcadeNet, you can play a lot of them on your ALU, and also, again, through illicit means. I've never had a big issue with the arcade one-up buttons either, but, like, I mean, there's definitely a difference between the arcade one-up buttons and what's on the At Games Legends products and the iiRcade. It's a little bit better quality. But, again, I'm not an arcade purist. I haven't played a real arcade cabinet in, like, probably 15 years, so it's not like I'm sitting here saying, oh, I only like cabinets like this, because I have no friggin' idea. Oh, look at all them fish. $10, yes, this is worth it. I get the hang up with some people because they're like, oh man, $10 seems like a lot, because I'll see a game come up on Steam, like Chrono Cross. I'm really excited about the Chrono Cross remake, but I'm looking at the price point and I'm like, $26.99. Oh, that seems like a lot. Because you're used to, like, I just got the whole Arkham collection for less than $14 on Steam, so I get it. I do. I get people saying, wow, I don't understand the prices, but here's the funny thing. If this game was on Switch or something like that, it'd be about somewhere between $7 to $10 anyways. I don't know why. It's just the nature of what these things go for. There's no rhyme or reason, timing on when this stuff comes out. But it's $10. It's not like you're, would I pay $700 to get a Arabian Magic arcade one-up? I don't know. That's right. Come get Dalsine! Up in your face! You're done. Get him with your weird arms. That's right. Good job, Dalsine. That's what modding is for, SamWire hat buttons, yeah. the world in the pot. We always knew it would come to this. Well, anyways, I do gotta say I am pretty excited about iiRcade bringing out something new every week. Like, we got a couple of good shooters. I've also meant to do playthroughs on Truxton 2. I just haven't had a chance to get to it. So, I know they're not current anymore, but at some point I'll find time to do that. I still haven't done my friggin' Game & Watch like this for that MDSX cabinet. I haven't done one for my Miss Pac-Man countercade, which I don't know if you can see behind my gaming chair there. And my Pac-Man arcade 1-up giant joystick. I'm having some problems with that. That's not working with my capture card, so that might never happen. Which sucks because I have the Atari giant joystick too, and I was hoping to do one of those. Yeah, just get both. Get them all. Be like Mike. Very fortunate, but I haven't been buying anything much lately because with the baby and stuff, I've got to be a little bit more frugal with my spending, so. Ooh, she's slippery. The ground. It be slippery. He's got to throw knives. Get in the hole. Oh my god. I got in the hole. I didn't want that. Tomorrow's going to be busy. We've got someone coming to the house. My wife has someone come and clean for her where she's not feeling well. I do a little bit around the house, but like we tidy. I always hate to talk about it because like I've never been the kind of person to say, oh, I'm too good to clean my own house. But anyways, this woman comes over and she does like a really deep tidy. It's like one of my wife's big things. It's what she grew up with. So anyways, they're going to be here tomorrow, and I can't really do anything while they're here. I basically hide until they're gone, especially where we're still being really careful with the baby coming, like to make sure we don't mix much with other people right now, so we don't get sick. And then after that, we have our last OBGYN appointment before the baby comes. So tomorrow's the last one of those appointments before the C-section. And baby will be here next Tuesday. Or Wednesday, I can't remember exactly. The 13th, which I think is Wednesday. So yeah, might not be as active on YouTube after this week for a little while helping everybody get ready with the Bambino. But we'll see. I can't wait for the little fella to come. I'm still trying to convince my wife that his name should be Duke. I don't think that's going to happen, but who knows? I don't like this guy with the shield, I'll tell you that. Come here, fish. I cut you. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we got a little baby coming next week. Who says 41's too old to have a kid? I do. But I always wanted more kids. It's just we had to take a break after our first one to give my wife time to build up her practice, and then she ended up getting real sick, unfortunately. Which, you know, sucks, but it is what it is. So we ended up waiting, instead of what like we were hoping was going to be like 2 to 3 years, we ended up waiting almost 6 years. So yeah. Also, you guys probably noticed I've been spending a lot more time on my arcade lately. It's because I invested back in it and I got the tempered glass screen protector, and it's just made me kind of fall in love with the cabinet again. It's also helped that iiRcade have come back to having like weekly releases for games on the system. Hopefully we get some more modern stuff soon. I know I reached out to John, and I talked to him about a game that, another one I gotta play. I got a key for intentionally to do this, which is Ando Duros 2, which is a modern game that came out recently. It's on Nintendo Switch is what I got the key for. It's also on PlayStation, but I told John, I'm like, man, that'd be a perfect fit for this cabinet. You've already got Ando Duros 1, and getting the modern-day sequel, which is also already in 5x4 or 4x3 format. I mean, it's a perfect fit for iiRcade, so at one point I'm going to have to play that and show you guys that too. Did I say one point or some point? Open the door. You guys are so toast. And get ready for it. Come on, fellas. Get ready for some of my Arabian Magic! Ba 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 ba. You're so dead from my Arabian Magic. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. And I was dead from their Arabian toughness. Oh, I want that coin. I knew that was a problem. What are you, the Young Bucks? Young Buck pose. The tempered glass makes such a big difference. I'm so glad I did it. And, like, I almost backed out because, like, with shipping here to Canada, it was a friggin' fortune. It was like $130 to get it here, and I was like, oh, son of a... but then I ordered it, and all of a sudden I got a refund of like $50, and I was like, what is going on? And then another guy I know here in Canada that's another iiRcade fan, my buddy Kip, we actually used to work together back in the day. He wrote me, and he's like, yeah, man, did you get like a email from shop saying you got a refund from iiRcade? I was like, yeah, do you know what it's about? Like, are they canceling our order? And I wrote John and I said, is everything okay with the tempered glass order? And he was like, yes, my friend. We found out we could actually send it cheaper, so we're turning the discount back to you. I mean, what other company does that? Finds out they get a shipping break to Canada and then is like, hey, here you go, here's some money back. Like, after the fact. Really, really, that's the kind of stuff that makes me want to support and like iiRcade. Shit like that, man. It's not just, you know, John seems like the most awesome person in the world. He also does the stuff to back it up. Not many other companies would be like, oh, I found like a shipping glitch so I can send this to you cheaper. And it wasn't just me, because I was like, did he do me a solid where I'm a YouTuber? Nah, he did it for everybody. That's stupid skeleton. My least favorite enemy in this game, for sure. Well, this pasta head's getting up there, too. What is going on with your head? What do you have there? Why am I wasting time with this? Arabian Magic! Whoa, 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 whoa. Seems to be a pirate of some sort. Twists. Die! What's that? Oh, tentacle time. Let's do it. King Kraken! Arabian Magic. You slash them up too, buddy. I'm doing my job here. Calamari! Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Calamari! Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I just walked into that one. What the heck? This is nuts. There it is. Get out of here, calamari hit. Yes, I would like to go to the secret island of the Satan. And I got the 6th jewel. Hi, Ryan! I know, I should have used more magic. I can't help myself. I also, like, I'm a big, like, beat-em-up guy, but I also refuse to jump kick in beat-em-ups unless I absolutely have to. Like, how stupid is that? But it's the way I play them. I don't like doing the jump kicks. Ooh, that book is going to help me big time. Because you're all dead! So what do you think they're going to release this week, guys? What's next for iiRcade? I hope it's something interesting again this week. I've enjoyed my weekly purchases lately. And yes, I am purchasing these. These are not games provided to me. Last one I got from iiRcade was... They sent out Warrior Blade. But everything else I've bought myself since then. Unfortunately, I also bought Double Dragon 3, which I wish I never. Because it's the shits. Feed me Seymour, feed me Seymour. I didn't kill that guy. Actually, the first time I ever streamed directly from my iiRcade, I had a bit of bad luck. I streamed Dead Cells, and yeah, it did not work well. Like, when I'd go out of the game, it would shut off from my capture card. All that stuff seems to be fixed now. I'm not having any more problem with it, so that's good. I'm going to have to get a new stool for up here. Now, I have, like, 1,000 stools downstairs, so it shouldn't be a problem, but I also don't want to take them out of my arcade one off arcade. But this stool is no good. No es bueno. There we go. What's happening, P-Dub's Arcade Loft? I was talking about you earlier. I really, really, really hope they get this game added to the online list soon so me and you can play through it. I love Arabian Magic. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for reaffirming I should pick it up, man. I'm glad I did. Played through it last night, had a blast, and I'm just going through it again now. Ah, you son of a bitch! Backstabber, eh? Lassie. So I beat it with 16 continues last night. Let's see how many it's going to take tonight. Probably more because I'm actually talking as well. And I beat it already, so I'm being a little less careful than I normally would be. Someone told me they actually had the game reset on them because they put in too many continues. The kid put in a bunch of continues and the game just reset. So, I don't know if it has limited continues or if he was just fooling around with me, but I didn't have that problem. I beat it no sweat last night. But I only put one continue in at a time. We good to go here? Yeah, now this is going to get not so good. Ah, wise guy, eh? Let's get the hell out of here! This feels like the Mario Maker levels, and those things up there shoot fire at you, so I don't want none of that. Take that, you son of a gun. Son of a... Man, I don't remember eating this shitty last night, but I probably used my magic powers a lot more. Lassie. Screw it. You guys are toast. Come out here. I use my Arabian Magic! P-dubs, I don't do jump kicks. I don't like it. I just use Dulcine. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, brother. Look for P-dubs, jump attacks. And see, it didn't do any difference, P-dubs. You and your ideas. Oh my. Wow. Oh, he shoots fire too. Don't like that. Yeah. Definitely gonna be more than 16 continues tonight. This is gonna be the toughest man in all of Taito arcade history. User era. Look, I'm P-dubs. Jump and attack him. Now, you have to use a jump attack, unfortunately, with these stupid skeletons. If you're not going to use your magic. Kill them. Kill them all. Like God sort them out. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, they're not dead. This is the worst. These guys suck. Arabian Magic! Ooh, what's Knuckle Bash? I don't think I've played Knuckle Bash. Alright, let's do it to it. I'll tell you, it is too bad that Arcade 1-Up's licensing policy is so restrictive, because there's a bunch of games Arcade 1-Up never going to make. Like, they're never going to make a Violent Storm arcade or Cowboys of Moon Mesa. Like, you know, have the way open for other companies like iiRcade to pick up the games like that you're not going to work with. Like, I'm glad Taito is still willing to work with other people. And Sega, we've seen some Sega games on the iiRcade as well, so... You know, I'd like to just see it opened up. I'm not afraid of you. Scorpions. Come on, buddy. Scorpions. You backstabbing son of a gun. There it goes. If I like Final Fight, I'll love Knuckle Bash. Well, you're painting a pretty attractive picture there, Dubs. I mean, how do I say no to that? We're at the final boss, guys. Very Shredder-esque with the way he attacks. Yeah, he'll just burn you to death. Lassie. Arabian Magic, brother! What do you think of that? Look, see? That's what I mean by Shredder. He's got that one-hit death thing. Sometimes you can really notice the diagonal gates on this when you're trying to do stuff. Like you can tell the game wasn't meant for that. Like I do try to do a jump attack and it goes all over the place. That's right. Now you're toast, brah. Now you're toast, brah. Me and Dulcin are gonna kick your ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He'll be back. He'll be back. On some kind of weird bird. Come here, bird. Do 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 do. And now you're toast. And now you're toast. Your life is over. Thanks for coming. Now you're dead. We're gonna kick your ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Son of a. Dun 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 dun. Son of a. Ah, brother. Nope, don't care for this. Dun 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 dun. Arms McGillicuddy. Come on, we can do it, Arms. One more hit. Get all those other mofos. Well, that didn't feel very good. Ah! Son of a... And of course... Dun 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 dun. Get out of here. Who is it? Ah! You're toast, bud! You're toast! Any word on the patch for Warrior Blade? Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Michael Light, Knuckle Bash equals Big Muscles Elvis Impersonator Simulator. Well, now I gotta buy it. Like, I mean, that's the best explanation ever for anything. So, maybe I'll be adding Knuckle Bash to my iiRcade library as well. iiRcade library. I gotta stop saying it that way. So, guys, there it is. Arabian Nights. Oh, I keep calling it Arabian Nights. Arabian Magic. Truly an underappreciated hack and slash beat 'em up. I'm glad it's on the iiRcade. I'm glad they brought attention to it because I've ran through countless MAME emulation machines through my Legends Ultimate and never once popped this game on. When it was announced last week, I was like, what the hell is this? But I looked at it and said, yeah, this is something I'm probably going to be interested in. I reached out to P-Dubs. He gave me the thumbs up on it. Now I'm excited. Hopefully this comes to the Wi-Fi because very much looking forward to running through it with him and maybe some of you guys too. Big thumbs up on Arabian Magic on the iiRcade. P-Dub says, Mike, get WWE 2K22 on the PS5 and let's go live. Hell in a Cell. Maybe I will. I've yet to buy a digital game for modern console, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. It'll be with online update next week. Didn't want to force a system update. Yeah, that's a good point, Michael Light. Guys, let me know in the comments. Do you have any question on this? Big fan of Arabian Magic. $9.99, well worth it. One of the better games on the iiRcade library. A hidden gem, you could say. Definitely an underappreciated game. Definitely advise you checking it out. And hopefully it has online and we can play together soon. Warrior Blade Fix is included in that one. That is really good to hear, Michael. Yeah, WWE 2K22, everybody's telling me it's the best wrestling game they've done in years. What holds me back is I'm so out of WWE now, it doesn't resonate with me at all. Like, I watched WrestleMania, I had fun, so that's kind of knocking on the door, but I did tell my wife I wouldn't buy anything before the baby came. Hey, Mitchell B, that's awesome. Yeah, enjoy, man. Definitely work the cash if you like beat 'em ups, hack and slash. Definitely go pick up Arabian Magic. P-Dub says, Arabian Magic is cheesy Taito fun. Go play it. Totally agree. There it is, Taito. Honestly, guys, if you see Taito next to pretty much anything, it's usually a seal of underrated quality. I'll just give you that. And I love the logo for this. Yeah, I'm really glad iiRcade brought attention to me on this game. Really enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. Ooh! Hey, 16 continues, same as last night. Surprisingly, I tied my record, but I actually beat my score from last night. So, how about that? Put in my initials. Boom, end. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. As you can see from last night, 16 count as well. I beat it by like 15 points. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with me tonight as I played through Arabian Magic. I should have a new video out tomorrow. I think, fingers crossed, it'll probably be tomorrow night. And my Killer Instinct review should be out. Killer Instinct Arcade 1-Up review should be out on Thursday. And we'll see what else I can get done this week. Anyways, guys, have a great night. Hope you had fun. Go pick up Arabian Magic. See you guys later.